It's Big Mike the Virgo, man.
Hey, what up, YOTTATALK?
Hey, I'm just trying to live my life, but you trying to
Turn it
get
up,
me
man.
straight. Saying that I ain't living right, trying to get the speck out of my eye. But I ain't trying to live your life for you. So don't be trying to live your life for me.
Hey, my boy James
'Cause our
Brown.
life is on two different levels. It ain't that hard to see. I ain't saying that my life is flourishing more because I got the juice. A better way to say that favor ain't fair. And you know I got the proof. See, I'm blessed beyond measure that you can't compare. You know that that's the truth. So
Yeah.
don't confuse my confidence for cockiness. Cause I ain't looking down on you. I'm just trying to live my life, yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. I'm just trying to live my life, yeah.
And we all Big Mike, come on.
I'm just trying to live my life, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to live my life, yeah.
Hey,
I'm just trying to live my life, yeah. I'm just trying to live my life, yeah. I'm just trying to live my life, yeah. I'm just trying to live
That boy
my
go
life,
crazy.
yeah.
He said, whoa.
I'm just trying to live my life, but according to you, I ain't living it right.
Who are you?
Have you ever tried to take a walk in my shoes and try to look at life from my point of view?
I bet not.
Already got too many people on my back. Already got too many people on the attack. And you're always trying to block my dreams, you see, like you was D. Howard or the big man Shaq. Since you wanna play Shaq, I'ma be Hardaway. Romance for every penny in the hardest kind of way. Even though life ain't really
Since you wanna play Shaq, I'ma be Hardaway.
Point just like Hardaway.
Yeah.
Like D-Way, you know I bring the heat, boy. Haters stepping wrong, get knocked out the feet, boy. I ain't playing games, no monopoly, boy. Been riding for a while, you can tell that I'm a beast, boy. No green skin, no a robotic frame. Change my name to Aaron Yeager, cause I've been the Titan. Stepping up like Channing, cause I stay fighting. And if at first you don't deceive, you better keep trying. Said no green skin, no a robotic friend. Change my name to Aaron Yeager, cause I've been the Titan. Stepping up like Channing, cause I stay fighting. If at first you don't deceive, you better keep trying. I'm just trying to live my life, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to live my life,
Yeah. Come on.
I'm just trying to live my life, yeah. I'm just trying to live my life, yeah. I'm just trying to live my life, yeah. I'm just trying to live my.
Hey, YOTTATALK, we in here with my boy Big Mike the Virgo.
Yo.
He in here. If you don't know, you need to go follow my man. He done got like 3 different Instagram pages. They've been playing with him, but I'm pretty sure right now it's Big Mike the Virgo 1.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Go follow him on IG, Big Mike the Virgo 1. We gonna talk about this first off, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know you not from California, but the people don't know.
Nah.
So tell the people where exactly you from, and why did you come to California?
Okay, so I was born in Mount Vernon, New York. Lived there till I was 7. Moved to Atlanta first with my 2 aunties. Then my 3rd grade year of school, I moved to Columbus, Georgia with my mom and her boyfriend at the time, who would then become my stepdad. So born in Mount Vernon, moved to Georgia, lived in Alabama for a few years, but moved back to Georgia as an adult. And that's where I was at when I moved to California.
Okay, and then how long you been doing music for, bro?
So I've been doing music for about, I really actually started writing, like putting a pen to paper when I was like 12.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And I like my whole thing
Like just
was,
starting to write poems, or was it songs?
No, it was songs. I was just doing like the way Kirk Franklin was doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Like we just heard. Whoa!
Like I took the popular song on the radio,
Okay.
and I would switch it and make it like a gospel,
Like a
a gospel version.
Okay, speak on that though. Speak on that. What?
So what I would do is like I would take the actual song that was on the radio, like a secular song, or like let's say back then, let's just say if Drake was out back then,
All right.
I would have took one of his songs and remade it into a gospel song.
You'd have been
But
like-
I would have followed his exact pattern of his song, but
Like
I would
melodies.
I would make everything gospel.
Okay, bet. So
churchy. You know what I'm saying?
girls would be guys want God, huh?
Right. So, you know, if that's how I
Got into it.
took the take on doing my own style of gospel music when I first started doing it. But then I figured out that I can't do that because, like, as I got older, you know what I'm saying, I started finding out about copyrights and all that stuff.
Okay.
So I was like, well, it's got to be a way that I could, you know, release music and not have it be on anybody else's beat that's already been used. So
for sure.
that's when I discovered beats on YouTube. And of course, you know, before I would record music, I would take like an instrumental or something like that, and I write to it and I perform at church.
Okay. So you performed in church. You came up in church.
Yeah, I came
like
up
that,
in
that's
church.
where you get your music background.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's where we hearing all the, cause you can sing, bro.
Yeah, I used to sing in the choir.
Okay, you was the lead singer though, huh?
Nah,
cause you be belting.
I wasn't the lead singer. I wasn't the lead singer. I was just a tenor.
I'm gonna put you on the spot.
What's up?
Can we just get one? I'm just trying to live my life. Yeah, I can't do that.
I got you. I'm just trying to live my life, yeah.
Damn, bro.
See,
He sounds just like the song.
The crazy thing is, before I even when I started recording music, I would never sing in the studio.
Wow.
I would never.
Straight rap.
Only time I would sing is if I would do like some ad libs, and that's the reason why I stopped really doing ad libs on my songs, because
it didn't go with it.
I didn't like certain songs. I didn't really feel like it would hit. You know what I'm saying? It needed anything like that. So that's why when you actually like listen to some of my older songs, I don't got no ad libs on my music for real.
Yeah.
And the only person that's actually singing is my engineer. Like he do like the back vocals.
He doing the vocals.
He doing the hooks for me, all that stuff. But he was like, bruh,
you can sing.
I can hear it. I'm gonna get it out of you one day. And I was like, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really like.
One day you just hopped out of bed and you was like, you know what? I'm just gonna live my life. Yeah.
Well, to be honest, My Life ain't the first song that I actually like did like a little singing on. My first song that I actually did some singing on was You Can't Stop Me Now. That song is it's just straight singing. There's no rapping at all on it.
Okay.
All.
Yeah, it's on iTunes.
Yeah.
Y'all go get You Can't Stop Me Now.
Yeah, it's out now.
You gonna see bro growth. That's his first singing song. You just heard the one he dropped now. And I heard a sneak peek. I hit bro on, let's bring this up. I hit bro on IG. He dropped a snippet of his song, right? Something about I'm free. I forget what the name of the song was. But bro, I was so like down at that time. You talking
about Lend a Hand.
Lend a Hand.
Because I just recorded that the night before.
Lend a Hand. I still got it.
I posted it on my story.
Yeah, I got it from his story, exactly. So I hit bro like, I need this song. He only posted like I think 15 seconds or like 20 seconds on his story.
Like the quick little first verse and
I ain't even know he just recorded that joint, but I heard it and I was just like, bro, my soul needs this song right now. Like I know you gonna drop it when you want to drop, but I need it right now. And the homie, he sent it to me. So you know what I'm saying? If you need to be uplifted, like what he talking about, gospel music, or he talking about just positivity in general, his music is gonna do that for you. It's done that for me. Okay. Now, Big Mike, I know a little bit about your background. Mm-hmm. But I want the people to know as well, right? And you don't have to say anything that you don't want to, but let's just start like very broad. What moving to California, because there's a lot of people watching right now that are going to be like, dang, maybe I could go to California. Maybe I could go to LA and try to chase my dream, whether that be a recording artist, whether that be a painter, whether that be whatever, right? Mm-hmm. What would you say is like some of the hardships you went through first moving out to California? Never have been to California before.
Really, it's just one of the hardships I went through, bro, was trusting somebody who I actually thought was like had my best interest at hand. You know what I'm saying? Like
a manager?
No, like the dude I was living with.
Okay, so you came out here and you stayed with somebody.
Yeah, I met him like
You had to trust
when
him.
you had asked me how I came to California.
Yeah.
I met him when I auditioned for America's Got Talent in 2020 in Pasadena.
Look at how he just bringing up stuff like it don't matter. Just audition for America's
Like
Got
I
Talent
auditioned,
2020.
I auditioned, but 2020 the pandemic happened, so they shut everything down. So I never got a call back.
That's crazy.
So they still
I didn't even
did-
put that together.
They still did the season, but they only did it with the ones who already
Had auditioned.
So anybody who came after,
Automatically was
they
disqualified.
automatically
You got
didn't
COVID.
never called them back. None of that stuff. So I was like, I just chalked it up to
The game is just
I
what
just
it
chalked
was.
up to the game. That's when I really started like going to the studio like every weekend.
And where was that audition?
You said when?
Where?
Where? It was in Pasadena.
Oh, okay. So
It
it
was
wasn't
in
too far.
Pasadena, and when I went out there, I was just going around. Like I got the hoodie still at the house at the crib. I had a
Okay.
hoodie. I was going around and I was getting everybody that was there to sign it. That was auditioning. So
You always been a people person, bro.
I mean, I've tried. That's one thing I felt like if I'm going to be doing this type of thing, you know what I'm saying, for the rest of my life, I got to get out my shell of just being, just being
Introverted.
just being me,
You and your
like,
people.
me
Yeah.
and my little personal bubble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so
Hey, don't let that go over your head. So you want to move out here, you want to chase your dreams, you got to get out of your personal bubble. You got to get out of your shell. You got to go out and connect with people. Don't miss what bro just said. That's a gem for every independent artist coming up right now. Got to
Right.
connect with people.
I ain't saying you gotta come out here and be wild with it, but you know what I'm saying. Just if you got a good feeling about people, trust your gut until they show you who they really are, bro. You can definitely make some things happen out here. But like I said, I was going around getting folks to sign the hoodie, and Buddy was the last person I went to. He was shooting an Instagram video. It was him and his girl. They was there. He was shooting an Instagram video, and I literally stood there and waited till he got done shooting his Instagram video for him to sign my hoodie.
Dang.
And he
So
signed
you was
my
like,
hoodie.
nah, you for sure still, you going to sign this.
I mean, I was just going around getting people to sign it, and he signed my hoodie, and we hung out with each other the whole time I was there, the whole audition. He even gave me a ride back to the hostel I was staying at afterwards.
So y'all had a connection
Yeah.
immediately.
So, you know what I'm saying? He told me, like, bruh, if you ever want to try your hand at the music scene out here in California, let him know. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I didn't know that he was homeless himself. He was staying in hotels. I didn't know that.
That you just got cool with.
Yeah, I
Okay.
didn't know that.
Him and his girl was in
His whole family. He had 3 kids. He had 3 sons at the time, and he had a daughter. But his daughter, he had 2 different baby mamas. So his daughter was with one baby mama, and his 3 sons and his baby mama was with him and his girl. It was like a poly situation.
He was
going
in
on.
a situation.
Yeah.
It was a situation over there.
So, and like, I was helping him out back home. Like, I got like an Instacart account in my name, and I let him use it so he can work. Because during the pandemic,
You can't do nothing.
Can't really do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Plus, he got in a little trouble as a young kid, so he had some
I'm already knowing how it is. We ain't got to
record
go.
going crazy. You know what
I
I'm
already
saying? So
know.
I'm like, bro, look, he was like, bro, I'll pay you $100 every week. You know what I'm saying? Just for me letting,
Just to use the card.
yeah. And I told him, said, bro, don't even worry about it, bro. Take care of you and your family.
Yeah.
I'm good on my end because I was still working.
Yeah.
I was working for 2 men in the truck, getting paid every week. My bills stay paid.
Chilling.
Me and my mom sharing an apartment. She got her side of the apartment. I got my side. I'm talking about we got internet, Fire Sticks, all that stuff, Xbox, everything. Bro, I'm good.
Yeah.
I ain't-
You like, look, go ahead.
Keep that, bro. Take care of you and
tripping
your
on the
family, bro.
Instacart.
You know what I'm saying? And he called me January of 2021. He was like, hey, bro, I just moved into my new spot. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house, and you got one of the bedrooms if you want it. I said, yeah, that's cool. So I talked to my mom, and she was like, if you want to do it, go ahead. So I packed my things up. I put my 2 week notice in at work, and I bought my ticket, and I flew out to Cali March 7th of 2021. And
Never
I've been
looked
out
back.
here ever since.
Okay. I mean, that was a lot that he just went through, but the fact, like, I'm just gonna say this: the fact that you went through all that, I'll have to say, and I don't want to just be this crazy guy, but That had to be God, bro. Like, what's the chances of you going and meeting somebody at America's Got Talent? The year that COVID gonna happen, you don't even know this gonna happen, but the year that COVID gonna happen, everything shut down. You meet a dude who actually struggling himself, and since you just got a good heart, you let him use, your name and all that, get his situation right, and ended up opening the door for you to be able to be out here doing this and doing everything else you're doing right now.
This is how I really knew that there was something in California for me, because both times I came to California, the first time, well, no, I ain't gonna say both times, but the time I decided to come to California to actually move, like live, I got to the airport and I had to throw half my stuff away.
Y'all hear them?
I had to throw half my stuff away.
Wait.
My suitcases was too full. They was over the weight. They was over the weight. And I didn't have no money to pay for the extra.
Boy.
Because I literally just sent.
So you had to
I sent Buddy like $300 to cover rent for two people who just like bailed on him. I sent him $300 to put towards the rent for the house. I ain't even in the house yet.
But
I'm still in Georgia.
But you like, bro, I need a space out there. I'm like,
bro, you know what I'm saying? I help you out, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I had to borrow some money from my homie D. I told him, I said, bro, I'll pay you back when I get my last check from work. He was like, bro, you good. So he let me get the what's name. I checked my, like, I threw like my clippers away. I threw shirts, shoes.
I know how, bro. You was at the front in your bed, like, damn, all this important to me, but what ain't important? I don't need no toothpaste. I don't need no lotion. I don't need
no. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was.
I only need one pair of shoes. I only need one pair.
I promise you, that's how it was. The day, March 7th, when I was in the line at the airport, I'm talking about, I had two suitcases. Both of them, well, one of them was like a big gray one, so they had like most of the stuff in it, and then it was like a little brown one that I got from while I was working for the moving company.
Yeah.
And so I had both of them going as full as I could get it. Like I put as much stuff in there, and I was like, they got there, it was like, oh, it's overweight. You can pay the extra if you want to. I was like, I ain't even got no money. So I went off to the side while they was helping other people, and I'm talking about like I was taking stuff out.
Cause your flight finna come up too.
Right. I mean, I promise you, bro, I was like 30 minutes to missing my flight. I got there. Let's see, my flight left at like noon. I got there like 9. I didn't get on the plane. I didn't clear checkout till like 11:15.
Yo.
I promise you.
Hey.
I promise you, bro.
Hey. In the dictionary, they got the word persistence. It's a picture of your name, bro.
I promise you, bro.
That is the most respectable, bro. Because most people not even going to California chasing a dream. But, bro, you got to the airport, but most people would have been like, turn right back around, would have been like, look, I need to keep my stuff. All right, it ain't meant to be. But you were like, nah, something in me, I got to go to Cali. I'm
being
going.
For real. Like, I promise you, bro, I felt like it was something out here for real. And so when I finally got out here to California, Buddy came and picked me up from the airport. You know what I'm saying? He had upgraded when I first met him. He had like a little Honda. Now he driving like he had a Lexus and he had like a Toyota Highlander in the driveway.
You was like, look, bro, this ain't no Instacart money. What you doing? What you?
I ain't even say
I ain't
that,
even asking
bro.
no questions, bro. You doing your
I
thing.
really didn't, bro. I didn't ask no questions at all, bro. When I came, because the house, he moved into the house, you know what I'm saying? He had furniture in there. He had his family, like he had his whole family except for his daughter and his other baby mama. But they would come and visit, you know what I'm saying, throughout the time we was there. And I was just like, you know what I'm saying? We go to the studio. Pretty dope studio. You know, the first time in California going to the studio, you know what I'm saying? They like, the engineer is NBA YoungBoy's beat maker and stuff like that. And, you know, back home, you don't really hear folks name dropping celebrities like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but when we first moved out here, bro, we was going to Hollywood Boulevard, performing on the corner right there, Hollywood and Highland.
Just like we
just going out there, like we wouldn't put a bucket out there or nothing.
Thugging it.
Yeah, we
y'all gonna hear me.
Just going out there so he can, you know, tell his story and let the people hear his music. Because I asked him, said, bro, y'all never perform on Hollywood Boulevard? Because that's what I'm thinking in my head. Like, back home, like, bro, if I ever go to California, I'm definitely hitting Hollywood Boulevard.
I just got to get to Hollywood Boulevard.
I'm
and I know somebody
corner,
going to pick me up.
I'm hitting the corner, bro. And I'm like, yeah, bro. So he was like, yeah, I always want to do it. But my other homie, he was like, nah, you don't want to do it. I'm like, bro, sometimes you just got to go do stuff by yourself.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. If I had the time in the car at the time to do it, I would probably went to Hollywood Boulevard the same day I got to California.
You was on a mission.
I'm being for real. Like, I moved out here to do music.
Yeah.
And like, as time progressed, other things started coming into, other things started getting added into the mix. Like,
yeah. Let's not get into it yet. I want to keep the timeline. Cause look, bro, he finna tell you, look, my life done turned up. I ain't in the same position.
I'm not, bro. If you would have seen me when I first moved to California between then and now, you would have been like, oh my God.
Bro, he walking around like this now. Flexing on everybody. Look, okay, let's start like this. I met you as something dope for the people.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. So when I met you, honestly, I had just got out here too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I moved out here maybe a year and a half ago. And I remember I was standing in line, and I'm just like you, right? I'm like, man, I just got to talk to people. But I'm not as outgoing as you, because I'm sitting there, I'm like, you right behind me. You remember I'm with my lady. You right behind me. And I'm like, man, I'm telling my lady, I'm like, man, I'm finna talk to him, bro. He seemed cool. I don't know nobody out here. I'm finna, bro, seemed cool. But because I could hear your accent.
Yeah.
And most of my people from the South. So I hear your accent. I'm like, man, let me talk to bro, see what he got going on. And from that situation, we just chopped it up real quick while we was waiting in line.
Yes, sir.
But bro, I can say just in the time that I've met you to now, bro, the improvement and the progress. I'm not even talking about like lyrics, because you always been going crazy with the songs, but I mean like the improvement and progress and getting yourself out there, getting yourself on the platforms and on stages where people can see you, bro. That is inspiring on a whole nother level when it comes to the artist side of things. You feel what I'm saying? So I want to ask you, obviously you were doing everything you could to get out there. So once you got to something dope for the people, one, since you do so much, what made you want to keep going back? And then two, how did you get connected with the people at something dope? Because that's a dope platform and everything that they got going on.
Yeah, it is. It is. Me personally, I keep going back to something dope because I just find it to be very. It's a good environment to be around. Like, even if you like, I rarely ever hit the stage. Like, I put my name in the bucket and everything. I rarely hit the stage.
You gonna lie to me right now?
No, I promise you.
You gonna lie to me?
I hit the stage.
I can pull up that Instagram. I'm gonna put the Instagram in the corner. You gonna see? I'm gonna just scroll. It's gonna be a scroll. You gonna see this man on everything.
I hit the stage at the first Hollywood show in the Bourbon Room. Then I hit the stage like maybe 2 or 3 times at something dope at Los Globos.
Yeah.
And then I hit the stage at the beginning of this year. That's it though. I've been going to something dope for the people since July. Every Wednesday I'm in there.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. This is something I ain't even know, because if y'all don't know, I got a little baby, so I don't be popping out all the time. But I thought you performed way more than just 4 times or something. So, okay, let's talk about this then, because bro ain't been on stage too many times. He just said he been going every week for like a year. He only hit it 4 times, so that's 4 out of 52. That's crazy. So, how in the world did you make such great connections over there, bro? Because if y'all don't know, this man, bro, if he walks into something dope for the people in any venue they at, everybody knows him, bro. Everybody knows you when you're up. So how did you do that? So me personally, what I did was the next day after I went to something dope, I posted a story. I followed every artist that performed, and I tagged the artist in the story. I tagged something dope in every story too. Okay. And I posted, like, because I was recording their story too. I was recording their performance as well. But I wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, getting into vlogging just yet, like I'm doing now. But
I would record their performance, and I put like at the time before they start doing the 60-second story on Instagram, it was like boom, boom, boom. Like you could probably do like
15 seconds,
like 15-second 4 clips,
yeah.
15-second clips. So I was doing it like that, and they when I had went back, I like was chopping it up with, I don't know if I was talking to Jordan or if I was talking to somebody on the team in the Something Dope DMs, but I told Jordan my story. And I told him, I said, bro, I appreciate you for having this platform because I promise you.
Out the blue, or y'all was already talking? Like they hit you up?
I hit him up this like the next day.
Just reaching out
after
like,
my
yo.
first time going to Something Dope, I just went into Something Dope's inbox, and I was like, yo, I appreciate y'all for doing what y'all doing for artists. Cause I just, like I said, I told him my story. I said, bro, you don't understand what I've been going through. I was finna quit and go back to Georgia and just leave everything behind. Because of what happened.
Twice. That would have been the second time you lost everything behind because, bro, at the airport.
Yeah, for real.
You cannot go back to Georgia, bro. No,
right. I promise you. I'm gonna get into that though. But with Something Dope, I literally like me and Jordan, we've been cool and talking to each other like we've known each other for years.
Yeah.
But I met Jordan. I didn't even meet Jordan that night.
Yeah, I'm sure because he's running around.
Yeah, I didn't even meet Jordan that night. I just hit him up in the DMs, and I don't know who it was I was talking to. It wasn't Jordan because that person said, Jordan said, you have free entry to every Something Dope for the People event for the rest of the year. Like, just show him this message. And I'm like, bet.
That's crazy. Hey, before you go on, that don't mean all y'all can message Something Dope for the People right now and tell them a story and y'all gonna get free entry, okay? He's special. They were just starting up.
Right.
Bro done hit him up. He was genuine. So y'all don't need to be flooding 50 more DMs to Something Dope for the People talking about, here's my life story, let me get a free entrance. All right, we don't need that. We don't need that.
Right.
Jordan gonna be mad at me and him,
right,
okay?
Exactly. I just went to him genuinely as I am, and I told him, I said, bro, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I was finna go back to Georgia and call it quits, but I went, me and X Havoc.
Which I met. X Havoc, go ahead. What, you remember his Instagram off the top of your head?
Yeah,
bro?
it's at X_Havoc.
Go check out X Havoc.
Yeah, go follow him. He fire.
Bro got a lot of crazy music, I'm telling you right now.
But me and him, we was working at we was doing security at USC, and I hit him up. I said, bro,
that low key in the hood too. People hear USC and they like, oh, that's a great, bro. You in the hood.
Yeah,
you in the hood. You doing security in the hood. I don't care what it is.
We had to stand on the corner for like 12 for like overnight shift.
Oh,
so
hell no.
We had to stand in the area with the students, where the students live, on the corner from 7 at night to like 6 in the morning.
Hell nah. I remember I used to work a graveyard shift at Walmart. No, sir, that graveyard shift. You get off and the sun going up. You like, bro, what is my life?
Right.
What is my life? That's when you came up with the song. I'm just trying to live my life. You was standing there. It was 1 a.m. at USC. Seen about 15 gangbangers.
Crazy thing is, I wrote my life last year when I was staying at the house with old dude. Okay. Like I was on YouTube on the TV, and it was going through beats. I was just listening to the beats one night, and it was just going through beats, and it came to that beat, and I listened to it. I was laying in bed, and I listened to it. And I'm like, oh, I like this, and so I'm like, bro, what can I write to it though? Like, and then like, you know, I don't really like to write a song unless I got a hook for it for real. And
so you do the hook first.
I do the hook first.
Ooh, he giving secrets,
and that basically helps me out with what I'm gonna write in my verses.
So that's like the whole concept of the song. You gonna put it in the hook, and then
if I can't come up with a hook, I ain't gonna write nothing. That don't mean I'm gonna quit up on that. That don't mean I'm gonna quit on the beat.
Yeah, but it ain't time.
I might not hear nothing right there.
It ain't time.
Then it's just not time. But I was listening to the beat and I was just vibing to it. And when it came to the hook of the song, I'm like, I'm just trying to live my life, yeah. I'm just trying to live my life, yeah.
Tired of doing security.
I was like, bro, that's crazy. So I wrote it down real quick, and then like I wrote the song Like the next day.
Wait, you doing this? So you handwrite your songs?
I type in the phone and I handwrite.
Oh, okay.
I do both. If I don't have like when I first moved out here, I had 2 phones. I had an Android.
2 phones.
I had an Android phone, and then I got this. I got blessed. They gifted me this iPhone I got now. The people I was living with,
Bro.
Yeah,
You got just blessings and grace all on you, bro.
Bro,
I'm trying. We just need to shake hands. I'm trying to get some of that grace.
Bro.
I'm trying to get some of those
you got
blessings.
it, my man.
I'm trying to get some.
You got it. But yeah, so they gifted me. They gifted me this iPhone, but I had an Android when I first moved out because I really didn't like iPhones because
why
I'm a music head, bro. I like to listen to music, and like iPhones, unless you got iTunes, you can't really put no music on your phone. Back then, but now they got Apple Music, Spotify, all that stuff, so you don't got to worry about it. So that's the whole reason why I hated iPhones. But they got me an iPhone, and I used the iPhone to the best of my ability. I'm talking about I started doing cover art for myself.
I'm not gonna cut you off. Go ahead.
I started doing cover art. I started like using CapCut to edit videos and stuff like that for like
you on top of it.
All that stuff,
just
bro.
Found out about CapCut.
All that stuff, bro.
We're not gonna talk about it though, because this ain't a promotion.
I've been working on my editing, so I've been doing that since 2021. So a lot of my vlogs and stuff, well, all my vlogs, all the videos I got on YouTube, I use through CapCut, except for my shorts.
For your vlog, is it Big Mike the Virgo or Big Mike the Virgo 1?
Oh, it's Big Mike the Virgo. My YouTube channel.
Make sure you go subscribe right now. Stop watching this video and go subscribe. Big Mike the Virgo. He already has a vlog out. I've seen it.
I
was in it.
6 vlogs. I got 6 vlogs out now.
6?
Yeah, I drop.
You doing one every weekend?
Yeah, every week.
Bro is grinding.
I just cause I'm an artist.
I can't even keep up.
I'm an artist out here in LA, and I just record what I do throughout the week.
Okay, hold on. How important is that? Because there's going to be a bunch of youngins. There's going to be people right now in LA who they don't understand that part of the game. So for you, what makes it important to record everything you're doing or when you're going out to events and stuff like that? Why is that important to show?
Just to show that you don't necessarily have to be on stage to actually get noticed. You know what I'm saying? I know you being on stage gets you noticed, but a lot of times, if you go to an event, especially if it's a new event that you ain't never been to, it's best to go so you can look at who all's there, who all you can network with. And I just went to this event for the homie Valley, Montana, and the lady who's over it, she wanted me to come and perform on the 25th. They do it's called J Music Entertainment.
Hey, y'all hear that? Everywhere, basically what he telling you, y'all hearing the results too. Pop outside. I'm like, dang, I gotta pop out. I'm about to be in the show with my baby. I'm finna be
right. That's what.
Y'all see me here. I'm here. Look, I'm not on stage, but I'm here.
This one girl asked me. She was like, Mike, how you be going to so many events? How you be performing at so many events? Your manager does that for you? I'm like, I don't got no manager. I just hit folks up in the DMs. A lot of times you got to pay to perform, but it don't be a whole lot. It'd be like $50, $30.
And you on there.
And that's it. And then sometimes.
But people so scared to reach out.
Right. I done got to the point, the homie that do Spotlight Sundays, he hit me up. He like, yo, if you can refer me 2 to 3 new artists, you get a free slot.
You I know 300 already.
Right. I just be like, because he asked me to come on the 19th, but I'm like, that's when I did the podcast interview with Bundy.
Yeah.
And that's when I had my homegirl Alicia Renee had her brunch. So I was helping her with her brunch.
Okay.
From 1 to 5. Then we went to the podcast interview. So I didn't go to the Spotlight Sunday, but I was like, I'll share it for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll share it. And a lot of people who I met at other events, they signed up to perform.
Okay. So he gave you all the game on how to get on the stage and how to get creating with people, because bro did not even get on the stage most of the time. He just pulled up to the events, and what they do, look, bro, we mess with you, go ahead. We gonna give you a slot on our next show. We got a date coming up here. He meeting people from over there. Bro got a podcast, bro. So look, what he's saying is if you in LA, you need to be going to events. If you are an artist and you trying to get out there, you need to be going to events and connecting with people. And then what I'm going to ask you too, on top of that, once you start going and now once you start making connections, right? Mm-hmm. What made you, because I've noticed on Instagram, you've been doing a lot more content. Mm-hmm. So I know like you did the groundwork, you know what I'm saying? And out there with the people, you outside. But then now what made you turn it? Because I noticed maybe like 2 months ago, maybe like top of the year, right before I met you when we first did the merchandise. Mm-hmm. Maybe like 2 weeks before that, I just noticed you started doing a lot more reels, like Instagram reels.
Yeah.
And
I just what's the name? I just like wanted to. I'm working on my social media presence.
Okay.
As far as an artist, like I'm promoting my life free, and I'm proud of you a little bit more than what I was doing last year, because I made I guess you could say I made a deal with another artist that I'd get 10K streams on my Spotify rap this year.
And then if you do what?
No, it's just, what's the name? Well, he said 5. But
he said 5K.
He said 5K because I got 1.7K this year or last year.
Streams. Okay.
So I told him, I said, bro, I could probably do like 5K next year. He was like, bet, let's go for it.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. But then he put his up. He put his Spotify rap up. His Spotify rap said it was like 1.9 million or something like that streams on his music.
Million?
Yeah. He had the M on it. Had the M.
Hey. Who you be talking to, bro?
Oh, the homie's name.
Who you be talking to?
The homie's name is Ramaj E-Rock. He's from Chicago. He got a song called "I Be Rolling Around the City in My Hoopty." I don't know if y'all heard it or not, but Buddy be going hard. He just did a show in Salt Lake City for All-Star Weekend.
Oh, so he moving.
Yeah, and he finna go back overseas and do a show. He did a show in London before. He gonna go back to London and do another show. So yeah, I'm trying to get like that.
Look, you see, he said, "Hey, but that's dope though. I don't want y'all to miss that either, because I think the most important thing for anybody wanting to do anything at all, whatever your profession is, you want to be able to find somebody that is doing what you're doing at the level you want to do it.
Exactly.
Right? So how you were just like, I'm trying to get like that. Like, bro, that's motivation. Because most people, they only have that like through YouTube or through Instagram. You actually know somebody where you're like, yo, I'm trying to get like that.
Exactly. It's a couple of folks who, well, no, I lied. Okay, so it wasn't an M, it was a K. He had like 109K.
How you gonna play me like this?
I thought.
How you gonna play me like this?
I was thinking about it. I thought
we just did a whole shout out.
I mean, was it one?
Nah, but shout out to bro though.
It was a lot. It was a lot of streams.
He motivated
in the year. Yeah, he motivated me. I said, bro, seeing yours, I can do 10K.
Yeah,
I can do 10K. And I put it up on my what's the name, and my homie Don Tragic was like, "Oh, bro, that's nothing, bro. You're gonna get $1 million this year." I'm like, it could happen because it's only February.
Oh, I like that energy February.
Though. So you know what I'm saying. So
I like that energy.
Anything is possible. My homie Lee Adrian say, expect nothing but appreciate everything. So this year, 2023, I'm not expecting anything to come my way, but everything that do come my way, I'm very appreciative of it. Like now,
that's a good motto. Expect nothing. But appreciate everything.
I put down a list of goals that I wanted to do for 2023, and I said I want to do more interviews, whether it was podcasts or after the show interviews, any kind of interview. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I did 5 podcast interviews in 2 months.
Hey,
unexpected.
Y'all need to make goals.
Unexpected, bro.
What he just told y'all is y'all need to make goals. That's hard.
This was the only podcast that I knew that I would be on, because I was going, we was going to chop it up and we going to set it up and I was going to come on here.
Yeah.
The other ones was last minute.
You just was there.
Last minute. My homie Charles X, he called me up. He said, "Hey, bro, what you doing?" I said, "Nothing. I'm off today." He's like, "Bro, you trying to come to the studio and be on the podcast?" I said, "Sure." Next week, the risk taking network. I met them at a Christmas event in December. They came to me after the show. They was like, "Hey, bro, you trying to get on the podcast? We finna start it back up January." I said, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah.
Well, besides your podcast and Bundy's podcast was the two podcasts I know I was gonna be in.
Knew for sure.
Yeah, because I already talked to Bundy.
Yeah.
But Creative J's podcast, The Art That Kills Boredom, that one was
Spur of the moment.
spur of the moment. Same night as Bundy's, one-on-one with Bundy McBuckets. I was like, bruh, this is crazy. And it's only February. I still got.
But that's just that shows the power of your spirit, bro. That just shows like your willpower is insane. Because I'm reading this book called Think and Grow Rich, right? Mm-hmm. And it's all basically about what people would call manifestation nowadays, right? Is you put a thought into the atmosphere, you focus on the thought, you put a good amount of positive energy and emotion behind the thought, and slowly it's going to start to transmute into physical form.
Exactly.
Right? But you're doing that like this. Like, bro, that's a gift. That's a gift. Like, straight up. You got to, like, when you say expect nothing, appreciate everything, you just got to appreciate that. Like, yo, you've got this energy about you that people want to connect with.
But look, I'm going to tell you this. So, a lot of people might think I've been doing this since I moved to California. I only been doing it since July of last year. I moved to California in March 2021. When I first moved out here, I was going to shows, but I wasn't performing.
Yeah.
I was recording Buddy perform.
Okay.
I wasn't hitting the stage.
Yeah.
I was just there to support. 2022 came around.
Star.
We living in a hotel. Half the year. Living in a hotel. I'm not doing nothing. Only thing I'm doing is Ubering and lifting. That's it.
You trying to get some bread.
That's it. June come around last year. Moving to a new crib.
Bro, that's literally right when we met.
Yeah. I'm telling you, this June last year, we got into a new crib from the hotel. Moved in, everything good. 3 weeks after we moved in, something happened to the car while it's in my possession. I knew nothing about this at all.
Something happened to the car while
like someone backed into the front of the car.
Oh, okay.
But I wasn't in the car when it happened.
You was parked in
it. I was parked in the Walmart parking lot.
And somebody had hit you.
I was in Walmart. I came out. I didn't expect the car because you park your car. It's fine.
Yeah, you parked.
But I pulled up to the crib, parked the car in the garage, sent Buddy the money for the rent that I just made doing Uber and Lyft, and go downstairs to my room, go to sleep. He called me 2:00 in the morning, yelling and fussing, talking about what I did to his car. I'm like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. And he told me straight up, he said, bro, either you gonna tell me what you did to my car or you gonna get out. And I said, bro, I don't know what happened to your car, but since you feel that way,
I'll leave.
I'll just leave. Because there's no point in me sitting up here trying to explain to you what's going on. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Going back and forth.
Like, bro, I can see if we didn't have no insurance on the cars or none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying the insurance. Insurance on the cars. You can just go and get that fixed.
That's crazy.
Exactly. That's what I said.
That's crazy.
And then so he was out. He was out because we was both working chauffeur jobs too.
Yeah.
So he was out doing the chauffeur job. I guess the chauffeur job canceled. He was like, bro, I'm on my way back to the crib, bro. By the time I get back, you better be gone. I'm like, all right, bro, cool. So I packed my stuff up, everything that I could fit in my car at the time, which was pretty much everything except for my bed and my TV stand. I put all that in the car, went to the 7-Eleven, got something to drink, came back to the crib. He was there. I walked inside. As soon as I walked inside, he looked at me. He said, bro, what'd you do with my car, bro? I'm like, bro, I did nothing to your car. Like, I don't know what part of that you don't understand, but the only time I wasn't in the car was when I went into Walmart to cash my check, which I couldn't cash because it was the day after Juneteenth. So the banks was closed. He was like, bro,
they closing the banks for black people now. That's cool.
Well, you know, Juneteenth is a federal holiday now.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
But it was the only reason why Juneteenth was on a Sunday though. This was a Monday.
Okay.
So Monday came around, went to cash my check. The banks closed. the what's the name, they couldn't cash the check at Walmart. So I'm like, all right, bet, cool. Went back to the crib. I told him straight up, that's all I did. I don't know what happened between then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the only time I wasn't in the car. He was like, bro, I ain't trying to get none of that, bro. He was like, bro, it's not even the fact, like, it's a material thing, but it's just the fact that you lied to me. Bro, how am I lying? Like,
yeah, so he just not believing you at that point.
Let me know how I'm lying,
yeah,
bro.
he just not believing you.
And he talk about something, bro, my mom was telling me, bro, you need to just go ahead and just get him out of there. And I'm like, you right. You absolutely right, bro. I'll leave.
Yeah.
Not him not realizing that
you helping out on the rent.
It's because of me.
Too.
It's because of me that he's able to do Uber and Lyft.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He using my account to do Uber and Lyft.
Exactly.
I'm doing Uber, he doing Lyft. You know what I'm saying? Now those are the money makers. In a week's time doing Uber alone, I made $1,800.
Yeah.
Lyft alone, I made $1,500.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff you need in the house. It's wear and tear on the car, yeah, but we got to the point to where we can rent a Tesla.
We got bread, yeah. We
got to the point where we can rent a Tesla and it's, you know what I'm saying, start doing this and that, so we won't have to keep
wearing
using
the car
our cars.
down, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, he want to get all of his feelings about something that I'm like, bro, you in a state where you can buy a car without a license.
Yeah.
And half of these folks don't got insurance. You really think someone's going to sit there and leave a note said they hit your car with all their information on it?
Okay, hold on. Before Brett start commenting it, he be like, bro, y'all getting on my Let me ask you this. So once you jumped over all those hurdles, right? Because that's somebody that you had to trust, whatever, like you had a bad falling out. I've actually had bad fallings out with people that I loved and trusted as well. It's some of the hardest stuff starting from ground zero. Like even when I came out here, like, you know, my background is I was first focused on the artist side of things. You know what I'm saying? And I toured from one side of the country to the other, South by Southwest, House of Blues. But the people that I was around weren't ready to make the transition to LA.
Right.
Feel what I'm saying? So when I started to kind of do my own thing and start going back and forth, we had a big falling out as well. And those were people that I call my brother. You know what I'm saying? Same thing like you. Like we done stayed in the same houses, all type of stuff. So I completely feel that. But once you jumped over all those hardships and you got through all those hurdles, what would you say has been like the biggest highlight of living in LA?
Definitely performing on as many stages as I've been performing on. Outside of Something Dope. Because of Something Dope, I've been able to perform on some stages because they see my performance.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, just like I said, a lot of the shows I do go to, I just run across them on Instagram.
Yeah. Okay.
And I just hit them up in the DMs. How can I perform? Or is there a cost to perform? Or, you know what I'm saying? Try and figure out what I got to do to perform. Do I got to sell tickets? Do I got to, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever it is, bro, I'm
Exactly.
doing it. See, y'all got to understand, like I said, persistence. This man is the definition of persistence, bro. He just said whatever he got to do, he going to make sure he do it to accomplish his goal, which the highlight of him being out here to LA is accomplishing his goals, being on stage, performing as an artist, from big stages to small stages, from people he know to people he don't know. He doing whatever he got to do, and that's what y'all got to pick up on. So I got 3 more questions for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
First one is going to be, what is for somebody listening to this right now, they get interested in you, right? What's the song you want them to go check out right now? If they were only going to pick one and you were like, this one is going to get you on all my others.
It'll definitely have to be Self-Love.
Self-Love?
Self-Love, definitely. Self-Love is the one. It got the most streams last year. I know.
Okay.
I dropped My Life in October, so it really couldn't
you
know what I'm
can't
saying?
really gauge it.
My Self-Love got the most streams last year. That's a big one because I feel like that's the one that everybody can relate to the most, because we're in a day and age now where we're all learning to be more lovers of ourselves, not in an asexual way, like, or an autosexual way. You know what I'm saying? Where you just so in love with yourself that you don't really care about nobody else, but you're in love with the person you're becoming, like the
Taking
natural
care of
hair,
yourself.
You know what I'm saying? Like you accept all your flaws, whether it be like a big nose or big ears.
Yeah, on
you know what I'm
game.
saying?
On game.
Or
You
like
telling me I got a big
head.
nose and big ears and a big head. I can't believe you just said that on this podcast. I
mean,
love myself though. Self-love.
That was me. That was me. But you know. But yeah, I'm just saying like and then plus with that notion coming from a man is also another thing that I feel that a lot of people would take away from, because you don't hear a lot of black men talking about loving themselves. Only you hear is what they play on the radio, which is a lot of violence and killing and murder and all that stuff. Yeah, the self-hate and all that stuff. So to hear self-love coming from a man's point of view, and I'm actually like, I'm not like the first verse of the song, I'm talking about myself, yeah. But the second verse, I'm gearing that to everybody else who is looking at Instagram models thinking that they gotta look that way to be accepted in society, or you got to have a certain clothing brand to be accepted by your peers or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the song I feel like would really catch people's attention, that would get them to the rest of my music. Because it's like I said, like I tell everybody, I try to make sure that my music has a message in it from beginning to end. So I just hope that they can catch the message that I'm relaying in my music, as far as what the music is,
putting out.
Yeah.
What you want them to pick
out. Exactly.
You got to pick up what I'm putting down, man. That's what you're trying to say. I want to make sure you picking up what I'm putting down.
Exactly.
Nah, but I feel you, because like I said before earlier in the podcast, like your song touched me, and that's just from a 15-minute clip. You know what I'm saying? And I needed the whole joint. So from what I'm gonna go to the next one is, what's the next project you putting out? What's the next song that's coming out?
So
what we got to look forward to?
So I am working on an EP. Of course, My Life, Free, and I'm Proud of You are my 3 singles from the EP. It's called One Day at a Time.
I'm Proud of You is dope. Y'all need to go check that out.
That one, that EP is going to be dropping around my birthday, or it might drop after my birthday, but it's not dropping until September, October-ish.
Give us a date.
My birthday September the 12th.
September the 12th, y'all need to go stream Big Mike the Virgo for his birthday. Y'all need to give him streams. Make him hit that million dollar. Get the $1 million mark too, but get the million stream mark.
Yeah, but so my birthday September the 12th. So I'm probably gonna push it maybe either the beginning of September, because I do plan to go back home for my birthday. I haven't seen my family since I moved out to California 2 years ago. So,
grown man shit though.
But I do plan to go back home for my birthday. But the EP will either be before I leave, or it'll be after I come back.
Okay.
The EP, I'm trying to have a release party and all that stuff. So yeah. So
full up activities.
Just stay tuned for that. I'm also working on this project. I don't know if you guys heard of Trey the Truth or not, from Houston, Texas.
Of course.
So he has a thing called I'm On that he did.
I'm on.
Yeah, that he did a while ago.
Ooh, yeah.
With a bunch of mainstream artists.
Bro, he had 100 of them on there.
So I'm doing the same thing, but with independent artists.
I'm on.
This will be the third one. I did 2 of them back home.
Okay.
One of them,
I remember you showed me one actually.
The video is out. I never got like the beat cleared to actually put out on Spotify or anything like that. So, but I did do a music video for it. The video is on my YouTube channel if you guys want to check that out. The second one is still in the process of being worked on. I think it's in the mixing and mastering stages still. But I'm hoping that it'll get done before I get done with the third one. The third one we started on already. We started on it last month or at the beginning of this month. Either way it go, we started on it. It's in the works. I got 2 verses on it now. Myself and my homie Charles X, and my guy Carlton Ellis is doing the hook for me.
Fire.
So, and I got a few more artists that I'm gonna ask to be on it. You know what I'm saying? They're just gonna come, drop 8 bars. You know what I'm saying? I might even get my guy C Wager on there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
just stay tuned.
Hey, you know, I might drop a little quick 8 bars on that joint.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's another project I got that's in the works right now. And I'm also gonna do a video for that one as well. This one is called I'm On Part 3, California Love.
Ooh, big
and
names.
The crazy thing is the California Love everybody who's on it, well, not I ain't gonna say everybody, but majority of the folks who's on it is not from California.
That's hard.
They're from the East Coast.
That's
or
hard.
the Midwest.
That's hard. My boy's connected everywhere.
So, those two projects are what I'm working on right now. Just like I said, I do have the Lend a Hand. I got Black Kings and Freestyle Part 2 and 3 that I worked on. I've been, performing those out at open mics that I go to every now and then. Okay. But those will probably just be like singles I drop throughout the year. Yeah, that's pretty much it for real. Like, I got some more singles on the way that I've been working on. Been writing some stuff, so just stay tuned, man.
Stay tuned. Make sure y'all go check out Big Mike the Virgo on all platforms. Now, before we get out of here, I need you to leave the people with one word of advice from an upcoming artist in LA who ain't from out here, who grinding, chasing their dreams. What is one word of advice from somebody who actually doing it, making moves, and growing and progressing every day out here?
Stay focused. Just pretty much stay focused. I know you might get tied in with some folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I first moved out here, I was operating in somebody's shadow. When I finally got out the shadow, I could let my light beam because I was focusing on what I wanted to do for myself in my career and how I wanted things to go. Of course, I had my share of ups and downs, but being focused and finding avenues and different like-minded people and artists, creators, it don't even got to be artists. It could be somebody who's a photographer, videographer, someone who's out here grinding just like you are. Like it's a 9-to-5, trying to get their name out there. Stay around them folks. Keep them in your circle. Like I told them earlier, trust people until they show you who they really are. And then when they do show you who they really are, trust them to be that person they showed you they are, and stay focused. Focus is the number one thing that leads to other things. Once you focus on what you want to do with your life and your career, that's when you'll realize you got to do what you got to do in order to get your name out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, hit the shows. You don't got to perform at every show. You don't got to hit every stage. But if you do go, network. Don't just be off in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Vibe with the people. Introduce yourself to the people. It's no telling who's in that building that night, especially out here in LA.
Facts.
It could be anybody, somebody who A&R for a big record label could be in there that night. Network with anybody, everybody. Talk to everybody. Don't be standoffish. Take down your protective wall right here. Especially all my introverted people. Take down your protective wall and be social. Say what's up to somebody. You know what I'm saying? And just stay focused on what you want to do. And I promise you, everything else will work itself out.
Hey, you heard my man, Big Mike the Virgo. Stay focused. He gave you a long list too. Y'all really need to watch this podcast with a notepad and a pen, okay? Because he gave y'all a whole bunch of tips on just how to get out here and do your thing as an independent artist. The rain is picking up outside. Man, that's crazy. But anyways, he gave y'all a bunch of tips. He gave y'all a bunch of stuff to look forward to. Make sure y'all go check out his YouTube. Y'all go check out his Instagram, Big Mike the Virgo 1. His YouTube is Big Mike the Virgo. So make sure you go check that out. And hey, you never know, I might be on the I'm On. He just told me I might be on the I'm On. So hey, check out all his new music. Live My Life. Is it My Life or Live My Life?
A lot of people say, I'm just trying to live my life, but it's just called My Life.
My Life, free. I'm proud of you. Out right now. Go check him out. Got an EP on the way. Multiple singles on the way. The boy just left a writing session. He's always working. So tap in with Big Mike the Virgo. Make sure you comment what you love. Go ahead and share your favorite part of the podcast to your friends. YOTTATALK, you already know what it is. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok at YOTTATALK, the same as our podcast name right here. And again, Big Mike the Virgo, I appreciate you. Y'all go show my boy some love. Peace.